We are back in this Christmas time. We're talking Maserati back with some more prison stories, and this one is how to survive prison. Right? We got some easy steps to survive prison. It's real easy. I'm talking about these steps are very easy, and which is basically the first one. Actually, before I get into that, right? Precursor. These are universal laws. Like these four universal laws are very simple. If you abide by these, you'll be all right. It'll be smooth. The first one, mind your own business. If it don't pertain to you, keep it pushing. Don't get caught up in everything you see trying to be cool with this person. Mind your own business. If it don't apply, let it fly. If it's not directly linked to you as a problem, man, listen, don't worry about it. Right? Number two, do not owe anybody. Don't go in debt because see what happens when you go in debt, they're gonna try to collect whatever way they choose to. That's not my business. We're not gonna get into that. But do not owe no one. If you borrow something, pay it back when you say you're gonna pay it back. Excuse me. A lot of people like rely on wait on their family. Oh, they're gonna send a green dot. They're gonna send this JPEG. Yada yada yada. If you can't guarantee it at a certain time, do not borrow it. Number three, do not get on drugs. Do not what's it called? Do not get addicted. Don't find a habit. Do not find a habit in prison. Because what happens is you're gonna go deeper, deeper into the second one, which is debt. Right? You're gonna have that problem all day and night. That's gonna be a problem all day and night. Don't do that. The fourth, do not get on meds. A lot of dudes, they problem is they get on these meds, they become J-cats and they start doing weird stuff and they get beat up. Now I'm gonna go through these again. One, mind your own business. Two, don't get in debt. The reason why I say don't get in debt, because that can get you killed, stabbed up, or removed from a yard and you end up on one of them weird yards. Number three, do not get on a drug habit because it will do the same as number two. And you get in, you'll end up getting beat up, end up on a that's on a yard. And I say that to say this. Your name is all you got. That's your credit in life. So the things you do in prison will transfer to the streets. And number four, don't get on meds because you end up doing JCast stuff. If you want them walking zombies off the Seroquel, the little antidepressants they give you, and you'll get beat up and rolled up off a yard, right? Now, when I say beat up and rolled up a yard, me personally, and this is just me, I can't speak for nobody else. My name means something to me. Like, and I'm not talking about validated by other people. I mean, how I conduct myself with integrity, right? So I could never be on an SNY yard or a 50-50 yard. No, you're not putting me on there. I'm not going on there. I'm gonna do something. If you try to put me on there, I'm gonna put on the show. As soon as I touch, you're gonna get me off this yard. You will never associate me with that. Now that's me. I can't speak for anyone else, right? If you choose to program on them yards, that's you. Everybody program different. Some dudes program to survive. They sit and they sell all day. Some dudes just like me. You on your house working out, minding your business, but you still involved in the politics. You just you gotta if it's your first time, right? And this is for my first time. I hope you don't go to prison, guys. I hope you don't. But if you come in like me, you're a crip. You come in, you gotta follow the book to the T. I'm talking about to the T. No wavering. You have to. I didn't heard stories from movies that's like nigga hide their drug addiction. They do some goofing now. They want them bad yards. You feel me? We not doing that. So, and a lot of time people understand is a lot of people are hard on the streets because they got guns. Like when you gotta go in there and really be on some man shit fight, it's a little different. So I understand that. I say that to say this. When you mind your business, rule one, when you mind your business, you see somebody getting jumped, you see somebody, man, it ain't my business. Until it pertains to you, that's when you assert yourself. If it has nothing to do with you, bro, listen. A lot of times, nigga try, hey, bro, I ain't got nothing to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's not my business. When you see some, bro, I don't know if like what yard y'all been on or dudes y'all know that been in prison, but you've been on like the threes where the threes and the twos. So twos is a lot of fighting, right? Threes a lot of stickers and stuff like that. You'll see it, and if it ain't your business, I'm cool. Like I'm literally keep walking till they say yard down or something like that. Um, two, don't go in debt. I seen dudes borrowing soups. One soup, a 25-cent soup, going debt, can't pay that back. I think like 30 cents now, but whatever the case, whatever the price may be, can't even pay that back. Now he on a whole nother yard for a case of soups or a honey bun or a soda or a pint of ice cream. The littlest things, bro. They could just wait. They wanted it right then and there. Or dope. I remember when I was selling drugs, I was selling black tar, black heroin, right? And these two dudes was like my main source of income. One was a little white dude who had got $400,000 inheritance put on his book, so he had to send that money out. And the other dude was a Persian dude named K. K had to get his money wired from the Middle East. But I hit him so many times to double up because they would say, "Let me get this," and I'm gonna pay you back on this day. When they didn't pay, I had to double them up. Or I was gonna tell their people they need to go. They owe me money to get out the yard. And I watched that like, bro, you're in debt for your drug habit, which is one, two, and three. Don't get in debt. Don't get a habit of drugs, right? Because you don't think rationally. You keep saying, I got the money coming, but it's not coming on time. Instead of saying, hey, I'm gonna wait till I got the green lights in my hand before I get the dope off you. But they get so addicted to it. It's crazy. Now, if you know someone or you are someone who's going to jail for the prison for the first time, take my advice. Well, okay, well, let me break it down like this first before I say take my advice. Prison is broken up like this, and I'm gonna break it down for you like this. If you're white, you're gonna go in either wood or skinhead, or they're gonna turn you into a skinhead. So you're gonna go in as a wood, most likely wood from up north, SoCal, Dago, IE, Orange County, whatever, IE, Dago, all that stuff. You're gonna be a wood. The boy Wes Watson, he'll tell you about that, right? You come in Mexican, you're gonna come in either Paisa, Southsider, Norteño, Bulldog, or what's it, Bulldog? Yeah, so Norteño, Sureño, Bulldog, or it's a Paisa. I think that's it, right? And pretty much from I think they got this the is this Southsiders in Fresno? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while, but I know they got them in Bakersfield. So Bakersfield all the way down to San Diego. Southsiders. Norteños are from like above Fresno and up because Fresno's are Bulldogs, right? And so blacks program with Norteños and Bulldogs. Southsiders program with whites, right? Now for blacks, let me go to others because others is easy. Others is Asians, Pacific Islanders, um, some Puerto Ricans, anything that's not of those other categories, others, right? Now, black people. Black people probably have the most cars in the black. So you got black first, then you got bloods. Most all bloods fall up under that blood wherever you're from. A lot of times, IE bloods fall with IE, but they still hang with bloods. They go bloods, go with bloods. So if you're a blood, you go with the bloods. That's where you're from. Now the Crips. I don't know if I do. I know all of them. The Crips break up to you got the neighborhood and rolling car, which is probably the biggest because we got neighborhood rolling plus the East Coasters are in there, right? Then you got the hub, dub, and the tub, which is hub, which is Compton, dub, which is Watts, and the tub, which is Long Beach. They all together, right? Then you got the gangster car, which is comprised of the Hoovers, and the Hoovers still got their own car, but they clicked up with the gangsters now. So anything that fall up under the three, and that also, if you're from out of town, you're a GD, you probably end up running with the gangsters, right? And then you got IE, which is a big car because IE is anyone in the IE, and they run Blood and Crip in there. So that's IE. You get Riverside, you get IE, you get Moreno Valley, you get all them. Then you got the Fresno with six dudes down the Crip. They kind of run by themselves, or they run with neighborhoods. Sometimes it just depends on how that what prison you at, but they got their numbers. Then you got East Side of Bakersfield. When they in Wasco, Delano, they got their own car, but when they otherwise they go with whoever they roll with, right? And like it could be a lot of others I'm forgetting, but this is like those are the basic main cars. Now for black people, if you don't gangbang, wherever city you come up out of, you are non-affiliate for that city, right? That's how a lot of people get mixed up in BS is because they're non-affiliates and they start hanging with gang members. Not a smart move, right? So then for Hispanics, I think for all the Hispanics, if you're not a gang member, you're a resident, but you still got to participate like a gang member. For white boys who come in just as woods, a lot of them turn to skinhead, some don't, whatever the case. Once they break down that 14 precepts, 88 concepts, then they switch over. You got to be careful, white boys, because they'll say they're not a skin and they have a swastika all on them, so you got to check that. But I say that to say those are your peer groups. I use that loosely. Those are your peer groups when you go to prison. So those are people you're gonna be hanging with. That's gonna get you in trouble. You gotta understand. Look, their problem's not my problem. So I'll give you a prime example in the black car, the neighborhood rolling cart, right? In the car I'm in, right? They beef with like damn near all of LA. So anything that's not in our car, they beef with. So now in my mind, it's like when I go, okay, bam. So you might be chilling with nigga because I ain't got no eye busters. You come to where I'm from, they'll be cool with you. Bam, nigga, where you from, bro? And you tell them, it's like, oh, it's kind of like they back. And I'm like, all right, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be careful because your homie from LA could have a beef with this nigga and they could have demoed each other in the county because they demo each other in their county. So it's kind of like you got to kind of mind your business, stay in your lane, and respect the structure of prison in California. This is California, which has the most prisons in one state, which is 33. I think the most prison anywhere. But I said to say this. If you want to survive prison, you got to understand these are the politics you got to understand. Because now on a prison yard, it's split up to where you can't walk through no one's power. You got to walk around on the outside thing. Even if you want to visit your own brother, if I'm half black and Mexican, and my brother's a full blood Sureño, right here, Southsider. He on that area, I'm in mine. I can't even go walk to my brother. Hey, come on, let me holler at you. And I've seen that, like you know what I'm saying. So, minding your business is key because you might have a partner, y'all cool, y'all chop it up. He your Sally, he cool, but he got a heroin habit, right? And he owe a nigga money. So nigga stab him up. Now you trying to jump in. Now your homie's got an issue because you wouldn't run your dumb ass over there. Now your homie's jumping for you. Now it's a whole issue with the car. Now the whole yard's locked down because multiple cars get into it, and that's stopping the drug and the visits. So it's a problem, right? You gotta understand that. So when I say that to say this is basically you have to respect the politics and the structure of California prisons, right? And that's for anybody who might be going. And I'm not gonna hang on this too long. I'm gonna go into some other stuff, but I do want to say, remember the four laws: mind your own business, don't get in debt, don't get a habit, and don't do psych meds. I touched on all three of the first ones, but I'm gonna go deeper into the third one, which is drug. Right? It's a coping mechanism for a lot of people. A lot of people have addictions on the streets. They try to keep up. Right? It's not worth it. What's gonna happen when I've seen happen to young dudes coming there regular? It's not worth it. Trust me. Just leave it alone. Don't even rock with it, right? Now, the mental health part of this. A lot of people, mental health problem starts in the county. They get on Seroquel because they can't sleep. They stressing about their trial. So they get on Seroquel, which knocks you out for about like a whole 8 hours. Sleeping days away, just eating sleep. Now, but you don't understand that the mental toll is taking on your brain, the side effects that come with this. Now you a J cat. Now you a J cat, right? So now you doing weird stuff, acting weird. People like, man, what the hell's up with this dude? And now you just looking like, man, hold up, bro. Bro, this dude is weird. And so you end up like walking through the wrong pile or causing a problem where niggas DP you, beat you up, and then you gotta get off the yard. And now you're on an SNY yard. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if this is your first time going to prison, listen, please listen. Listen, bro. It ain't I would say listen chat, but I don't have a chat because we're not live. But I say, listen, bro. If they try to put you on a 50-50 yard, which is half SNY, half regular, fire on a police officer as soon as they try to take you to the yard, fire on somebody, get up off that yard. I'd rather do my time in the shoe than a 50-50 or SNY yard. That's just me. I know the rules of the game when I stepped into it, so I'm not doing none of that, right? Um, and that's for anybody going in their first time. Do not let them put on 50-50 yard because what happens is that stain your jacket. That stains your jacket. I don't care what nobody say. You can't do nothing street after that. They use on a yard with rapists and child molester, pedophiles, and snitches. We don't glorify that at all. I'm not glorifying prison by all means. Don't do nothing. Don't even go to prison. But what I am saying is, if you do go to a mainline, a GP, or say, I only go GP, I don't do 50-50. And there's not too many of those prisons left, so you're going to be somewhere fucked up. But I'd rather be in the shoe, I'd rather be in Pelican Bay than 50-50 or SNY, or I just don't want to do it. I'm cool. Um, but I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. I know we back on our stories. It is Christmas time. Fa la 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 la. Nah, but for real, I like this angle too. I need to go live, get chat like on Twitch or something. Take my stories to Twitch. But anyway, I will say this: if it's your first time in prison, mind your business. Don't get in debt. Don't have a drug habit. And don't get on meds. It's a lot more I can do, but those are the basic four laws of going to prison. The four laws of doing time. I'm coming up. Was it the four laws of going to prison? Yeah, the four laws of going to prison. And you can ask anybody who's been to a level four, Supermax, which is level five, Pelican Bay, the shoe, the hole. They'll tell you those four laws will save your life and make sure you have a smooth ride in prison. Trust me, I had fun by obeying those four laws. I had fun. I know people don't say that, but I had fun. Also, if you know someone who's been to prison, right? It's a lot of these guys out there that they rap, I've been to prison. If they have no fade stories, they don't have no politics stories, they were never in no position. Most likely he was a weenie sitting in the cell, not doing nothing, or staying on his bunk. This is the truth. There's no way around it. You're gonna have fades. You'll be part of riots if you're participating in active prison lifestyle, actively politicking. If you're an active gang member, um, it's not cool. It's just something that comes with the territory. I knew about it when I went on my first time, and it's weird. You know what's crazy? Let's switch to the YNs, the young niggas. Right? What's funny about the young niggas is the fact that young niggas be 20. I don't even know what a young nigga. I thought to me a YN is like 15 to 18. But the stuff we was doing by their age, bro, we was already in the pen in jail at their age. So I really don't trip off that. I tell YNs we got more loose use, so we're not doing dumb stuff. But I'm not gonna linger on the YN thing. But to me, the YN mentality is crazy. Like most y'all got drugs and guns. Strip that away from y'all. Y'all niggas ain't wild like that. Y'all niggas ain't turned like that. It's just the guns and the drugs. When you go to prison, you don't got the guns and the drugs, YN. Relax, simmer down, hot sauce. You're not like that, my guy. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Get money. Be a YN that get money. Not talking about I'm blicking this and I'm doing. I got to switch. It's all cool till you go do time. Yeah, it's all good till you go do time, bro. So nigga, okay, okay. You know what? I'm not gonna hold y'all today because I ain't got time to keep talking to these niggas, man. Four laws to survive in prison right here. Talking Maserati, man. Listen, tap in, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button on this. Let's give me the algorithm. I know I've been gone. I've been doing some interviews. I got some great things coming. We're gonna be live at the 45th Black History Parade at Unity Festival in Orange County, California, at Anaheim. In Anaheim, at I think it's 205 West Center Drive Promenade. I think I could be wrong, but I posted a flyer, guys. Listen, fuck with me one time. Come out, pop out. Let's do our thing. You know how I do it. One, y'all have a blessed day. I gotta cut this off chat, and there's no chat actually.